DMEXT. So I'm gonna finish this little last deuce of my square and drop some jewels. So it's a twin flame demo. We all going through them. Each of our shit is different. Everybody's demo is different. It's like everybody's divine power is different. In my demo, okay, I had a title for our demo, me and my twin, and it'd be called Mirrors. Smoking mirrors. There's a lot of mirrors in my life personally. Like I said, I got a twin sister. So I grew up seeing a female reflection of me. She was always, she's feminine, she's more dominant. It's like a female lion. I'm a Leo. We Leos. What does a female lion do? Everything. Female lion is the apex predator in the fucking wild. Lion is the king of the jungle, but the fucking feminine lion is the apex predator, nigga. She cold. It's like queens, how queens move in the dice. I mean, not a dice game, chess game. I seen them mirrored in my twin sister, which helped me in life. I think, well, without a father, many father figures, but by the time I met my twin, he kind of fit into that slot. He's 30 years older than me, doesn't look it at all. Just older version of me, a mirror, right? My mother, it's my D.Boom coon. That's my heart right there. Mom's like this, the two peas in the motherfucker pod. She's a divine masculine. My twin sister's divine masculine. Always getting guided by masculine. Mother ain't nothing but the female version of my twin. Got mom and M, and I got my old man. Their reflections. Me and my twin sister's reflections. Me and my twin is reflections. Twin of my mama's reflection. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mirrors. All I do is look at mirrors all day, but the number one mirror I look at the most is the mirror looking at myself. I'm still trying to figure out the mirror. Like, I see me recording videos, how shit gets inverted and shit like that. I'll be catching little shit, looking at myself for 3 years doing this LLE.Ascension shit, looking at myself. You know what I mean? Getting views of myself, catching myself in different situations. What I like about this, I can actually catch the spirits and the orbs and the power that be surrounding me and shit. You know what I mean? Shit you can't really catch. In the mirror, like, I memorize the last thing I'm saying, I'm gonna move on. I forgot what this is called. It start with an S. I don't know if it's scolding or something like that. I was doing it before I knew what it was. Ever since I was a kid, I used to look in the mirror, bored. Just look in the mirror at my face until I start to see like a beard and like a face from the future, like my future face. Let me get these cards going while I'm yapping. See my future face. I used to do it all the time. Like, I used to see myself in the future. And I look just like this. It's fucking weird, Never had a father, you know what I'm saying? So I was on them, because I was a young man, I always was like, I don't know, hoping and praying that my dad would come into my life and shit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I see my little brother and his dad getting down and shit, you know what I mean? Broke plug like a motherfucker. I'm just trying to get that same little system right there, you feel me? Like, man. You know the type of nigga that I was, yo. My twins just fit in that shit, Another mirror be time. Find it strange the shit though. I met up my twin a month before my dad. The man that gave my name. He was incarcerated my whole life. Incarcerated 33 years. He got out my 25th birthday. Like on my 25th birthday. You know what I'm saying? That was a birthday present of mine a couple years back. And that was a month I met my dad. My dad came out into my life a month and a day. A month and a day. I met my twin, who became my father and shit. Like, I don't even mess with my dad no more. Like, my twin is my dad. Like, it's a whole nother story. So I should say this. We in demos is like a mofo, man. It is just pay to know what your demo look like, what it is. You're looking at it from hella angles. They will kind of pay to know what you in. It's cooler to know what you in. Reading starting 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It's cooler to know what you in. But this is a divine masculine reading, so I ain't saying masculines aren't that advanced, because we got like feminines, like women out here who are masculine energy, who are just superb and just fucking on some super duper duty meal shit. But anyway, to meet off y'all nuts. Let's give it this reading. So divine masculines extended breakdown. Mares. Just see more than Mare than you ever can with a lens, but do work both ways. First card in this message, we got the Five of Pentacles. This is the dark night of the soul, going without something. Congratulations. Congrats. You know what I mean? You finally weaning yourself off that person, that place, or that thing you just couldn't get away from. Masculine. And it's like you're going in solitude somewhere. It's like you're taking a trip by your fucking self, or just going somewhere to find peace. But in the form of a pinnacle, person, place, or thing. Even if it is a person, it's more so on the line of helping you cope with what's going on as opposed to you running to something. You know what I mean? More smoke of this Five of Pentacles, we got the Five of Swords. This is focus. Why are you focusing so hard on what's not here? I'm not taking it as a bad energy, as a person looking in the past. I take it as a person really trying to correct their steps, really trying to help themselves, really trying to grow, really trying not to go through the same situation again. That's the type of energy I'm feeling. Final smoke, Seven of Wands, internal conflict. Like I said, this is same shit the feminine doing. My masculine, you kind of going into solitude. Physical isolation, so you can focus and work on your Seven of Wands. That's your inner wounds. Everybody got wounds. Everybody got scars. Everybody got drama. Everybody got issues. Everybody got their shit. What you gotta do is deal with them bitches. But how do you deal with your internal conflict? First, you gotta identify it. What are wands? They're actions, behavior, shit you've done, shit you doing, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. These are all past actions. These are all shit you're currently doing. This is behavior you're currently on right now, or this is past behavior. What you gotta do is anything you do in the seventh position, you gotta rearrange some shit. I told you. Divines handle inner conflict. If you don't, as a divine, you just stay at this energy right here, which is a woe is me energy, bitter energy, very selfish energy. Very selfish energy. It's like we all live in the gutter, but you bitching a little bit more than everybody else. You and your feels a little bit more than everybody else. Everybody working. But what the fuck is you doing out here? I mean, shit. You can't just yap. That's the step after this card, is just talking. You ain't dealing with your inner. It's like skipping a step. It's like, here, you force with the Seven of Wands, you proceed to the Eight of Wands to communicate. When you talk, you're supposed to communicate what's inside, or communicate what's going on with you. Like, back to the overall energy. It's like energy, you going to see a fucking oh my god, a hypnotist. You know what I mean? Try to take away or keep away you doing something subconsciously. I don't see the Seven of Swords out here, so I'm finna go left field. And that's fairly important anyway. Bottom line, we got Lucy Liu, the Queen of Swords, a divine energy. Knights, queens, kings, and things. That's divine realms, right? You have to be 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go in. Swords are thoughts, decisions, your mentality, mental direction you're going in, ideology, the direction you're going. Feel me? Now, clarifying it is the Eight of Wands. It's that communication shit we was just talking about. So, you don't have to be 10 toes the fuck down on how you're gonna Eight of Wands communicate, which is verbally or non-verbally, or vent. You gotta vent. You gotta express yourself. You gotta get shit off your chest. You gotta get shit off your heart. You know what I mean? So you can breathe. Tell me, Braxton, breathe. Gotta breathe. You know what I mean? You gotta get that load off you. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the 9 of Wands? The wounded warrior. That's the action of having a big fucking load on you, which you don't need to have, but you can just communicate. Say, what the fuck are you talking for if you're not trying to get to the root of overall energy, which is the 7 of Wands, just internal conflict. Divines handle their shit. Karmics, they just, boy, I write my fucking head. Karmics, they just take these 2 wands right here, which is survival. That's just making ends meet. That's just taking care of your fucking self. We at the 7. Motherfuckers will rather drop all the way to a 2, take these 5, which is outside conflict, and throw this shit, literally, their shit, around the world like landmines and shit, or mini grenades and shit, or just guns for kids to pick up and kill themselves with. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of dealing with your own shit, you'll rather just take care of whatever the fuck you need to take care of to survive, and then just litter your actions, your behavior, shit you're doing, shit you've done around the fucking world. Nah, you proceed. You gotta communicate. You gotta tell people about the shit that's going on. Point blank, period. There's no way around it. Okay? Bottom line, know what you want to say and say what you mean. This ain't the time to be speaking in codes. This ain't the time to be just talking, but not going anywhere. Final smoke on the bottom line. This shit is very important. You got the 4 of Pentacles. Holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let some shit go. This is going backwards again. Masculine, you just went from the 5 to the 4. You really got a problem with a certain pinnacle. It's a person, place, or a thing. I don't see the devil out here. I don't take it something too serious. I just take it as just something you really trying to eradicate. It's something you keep going back to. This is the streets. For those who, I don't know, are successful in life and feel like their life right now is boring and dull, that they gotta, I don't know, hang around in the hood or do dumbass, little stupid ass shit, kicking it with your daughter or whatever the fuck, just to turn up in life, like, you know what I mean? That's going backwards. That's done. That's dead. You don't need to be doing that. All you're gonna do is make yourself susceptible to the ills of the world. This is that person you just keep going back and forth to, back and forth to, back and forth to, back and forth to. Look, you're gonna have to let this person go. At least take a fucking break. Real shit. You can take a long ass break from your twin masculine. You can take a long ass break from this karmic. I'm giving you the same shit that I'm giving the feminine when I be talking to her. And he can be a she can be he. You know how we rock. All you do to the feminine is basically groom her on how to deal with other people. So when other people treat her like shit, or other people do the same shit you do to her, she know how to deal with it. Why? Because she was dealing with it, dealing with you. That's the fucking perks of dealing with your motherfucking ass. You're a teacher. Constant master. That the feminine is just the apprentice for, but really she's the master, and you're the fucking apprentice, but she's gonna play the game. Like I say, like playing your kids or playing, you know what I mean? You're a teacher and kids be getting smart on your ass, so you get smarter with them playing their own game type shit. Like, you know what I mean? This shit ain't for the non-thinkers. Once again, like I said in the beginning of the message, know what type of demo you in. Too many mirrors out here for you to be watching to not looking at anything, especially when you're just in the mirror 24/7. Masculine, your, I would say, mystery madness or karma or random energy coming into the situation. We got the 7 of Pentacles. This is the Re card. R-E-R-E. Gotta rearrange some shit, reorder some shit, reevaluate some shit, rearrange some shit, reverse a move, relocate, rehash. Maybe rehab is needed. Maybe rehab is needed for something. Maybe you gotta relay a message finally. Maybe you gotta replay messages finally. Whatever it is a RE. You're gonna have to do that shit like 7 times. You got 7 REs to do. And we don't need to put no smoke on that. It just looks like you need to make room in your life. Man, fuck it, let's put some more smoke. You need to make some room, looks like. You gotta rearrange some shit. Why? So you can make room for the groom. Nine of Pentacles. This is the groom. You know, this is your stance on any relationship, and most twins' stance in their twin flame demos. You know, the groom. What is the groom? That is the husband, soon to be. You know, the soon to be husband. You know, you're getting groomed to become the husband. Being a groom is a whole process. You know, like I said, if you're gonna get married, this is the energy of you. Like I say, deleting all the bitches out your phone, physically leaving alone motherfuckers you don't need to fuck with no more. Like, you know, people who ain't gonna do nothing but leave you susceptible of getting hurt in these streets out here, or cheating or doing some dumb shit that you don't need to be doing. You know, it's like me. This is my energy the whole time. I'm a divine feminine, but I'm a man at the end of the day, and I feel this. It's like a nigga that's really like niggas my age. Ha! 33, bro. I was talking to my coworker, this nigga like 31. We on the same shit. Like, look, man, it's trying to get a house. Really get a family in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy we thinking more so of kids than the wife factor. But unlike him, I know I can't. You can't have kids on a wife or work like that. Like, what world do we? I mean, you can. This is America. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. But you know how I was brought up now. I'm trying to make this work. Gotta pick the right one. Get this right. It's gonna take work. It's gonna take me reading. Shit, rearrange some fucking pentacles. You know what I'm saying? To really become the groom that I need to be. I'm already starting this process. So I can, you know, it's why Masons doing the same shit. They're just getting themselves ready to become a groom to somebody's daughter. Or somebody's son around this bitch, you know what I'm saying? So fact of the matter is, this is all purpose. This is your personal energy coming into the situation, masculine purpose. This is why you're here. This is why you're looking at this video. It's why your twin even have a demo. It's why you even know your twin. It's why you've become the person that you are right now. Like you're going up. Next step after this is having Zion, the real world, the fourth, fifth dimension, the infinite. You're heading towards the infinite from Earth. This is the ladder out the crab bucket. This is the Underground Railroad to freedom. This is ejecting out the matrix. This is your multi-pass. It's your fucking multi-pass. You know what I'm saying? This is Lilu. We're fucking multi-pass trying to go to planet Floston, nigga. Multi-pass, nigga. Multi-pass. You can go far with this shit. You can get intergalactic with this shit. You bringing your ass to the airport. Corbin, Dallas, and Lilu on their way to planet fucking Floston, nigga. Floston Paradise. Hey, Chris Tucker killed that shit. He killed that shit, bro. Like I say, it was different. Like Ving Rhames and High Heart, my nigga. Like, hey, that shows range. That nigga killed that shit. He a real ass nigga. He's still a real ass nigga. Yeah, he killed that shit. Anyway. Anyway, off purpose, you know what I'm saying? Back to the karma, mystery madness, and your energy. This is in regards to the feminine. We got the King of Cups. And we got the Ten of Wands. King of Cups, that's 1950s, 1960s dad. Tough love card. You know, it's exactly how my masculine is, you know what I'm saying? He was born in 1950s. I didn't say what year, but you know, late 50s and shit. He was born in 1950s. This nigga has a whole different way of dealing with emotions. He has a whole different way of dealing with, I don't know, affection, emotion, expression. See, goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of the reading. Like, I'm the only nigga that can bring this out of him. It ain't like I'm even trying. He brings shit out of me too and doesn't even try. It's just like I said, bro, fucking reflection. This is a total flame demo. Like, you know, given the person he is, he's a 1950s, 1960s dad. It's just like I said, Archie Bunker, Uncle Phil from fucking Fresh Prince, like, you know, Dan Lauria from the Wonder Years, Tim Allen from fucking Home Improvement, Al Bundy from Married with Children and shit. It's like all they do is work and provide and hear the bitch and moans from their wife and their kids all fucking day. Like, they don't hate their life. It's just they know that in a different dimension, in another lifetime, another world, shit would have been different. But we ain't living in another world right now. We living in the fucking now. You know what I mean? And it's like most of these TV dads die or have heart attacks or are very unhealthy and shit or drunks and shit. You know what I mean? Or they treat their wife like shit. Like, these are 1950s, 1960s dads, man. They beat their wives, man. I'm not promoting that shit at all because that's not some shit I'm about. But like I say, my twin, the way he talked about the shit, like what he witnessed, what he viewed, he's an older guy. So he's seen niggas like not really abusing wives, but just beating on them or just taking the pussy. Like taking the pussy and shit. Like this was like in the 40s. Like, I don't explain. His dad grew up my twin's dad grew up in the Great Depression. You know what I mean? So his dad was way more on some King of Cups energy than he was. But he passes that shit down. Same shit my twin hit me with is the same shit his dad hit him with. His dad was in fucking World War II, grew up with a goddamn depression and shit. He was a hard ass. So my twin's a hard ass. You know what I mean? Making me a hard ass. So when I had kids, my son and shit, be a hard ass on that nigga too. Plus I'm gonna be an older dad. It's gonna make it even better, but at the same time, 30 years from now, probably gonna be a little worried and shit, but that's a whole nother story. King of Cups. It's the reason you gotta be in this tough energy because like I said, we ain't got time. I ain't got time to talk about your emotions and shit, son. Like, you need to be a motherfucking man. I'm just giving it to you the way I was giving it. So I can at least solidify the strength you gonna need in the real fucking world. I.e. the Matrix. Where your masculine is all the time. To the wise. Only thing you need to pump the brakes on though, masculine, okay, is just being on 10 with the tough guy shit. Being on 10 with that role. Like one time my twin was arguing and like he hit me with some shit that just sounded too old school, man. I'm like, nigga, what is that? What did you just say? Like, nigga, that don't even make sense. That sounds like some shit your dad said that you kicking on me. He said, you right. Dad did tell me that shit. I'm telling you. I'm like, bro, that's outdated. Like that, nah, nigga, we in too tweezy, nigga. That sound like some 1950 shit, bro. Shit, nigga. Like it was about like women really. Like that's a whole nother. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna go there. All right. Like I say, I'm a feminine energy. I'm a man. In a fucking day, I'm feminine energy, and I'll be around masculine all motherfucking day, bro. I peep their mentality on women, or what they dad was kicking at them. I didn't have a dad. I ain't get a dad till 25 when I'm in my fucking twin, and when my dad, who was locked up my whole life, got out of prison. That's when I started getting like fatherly influence and shit. But before then, she's out here. You know what I mean? Son thought. Now, I'll lose my rhythm. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta pump the brakes on is like being on 10 with this King of Cups energy. Like, it's one thing being a hard ass dad, but it's another thing abusing your kids. Like, let's go to Joe Jackson. That's what I'm saying. I'm moving on. Joe Jackson, you got the Jackson 5. That's hella kids. It's called these the Jacksons right here. Joe Jackson was tough as fuck on these kids. You know why Joe Jackson was tough on these little niggas? Because they in Gary. First of all, I live in Gary. Been here about a year. And nigga, I seen their house. I seen where they come from. My nigga, like, these niggas' cribs like slave quarters. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them kids in that crib, bruh. You ain't got no choice but to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Joe was a fucking dreamer. Joe was just like motherfucking Hilton Jacobs in the movie and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he pushed the fuck out these kids. What he gave these niggas was wealth beyond their wildest dreams, influence status, legendary status, by the way. And from Tito to motherfucking Janet Jackson, look at the empire. Look at the empire. All this shit came from just being tough. Not brutal. I get whoopings all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with a whooping. All whoopings do is make you a soldier. It's another reason why we blacks are like thick skin and shit, nigga, because it comes from our mom beating the brakes off our motherfucking ass. Like, I don't know how y'all was getting whoopings. I was getting like 15-minute whoopings. That's minor shit. Major shit, 30-minute whooping, 15-minute increments with just a smoke break. My mom used to smoke Virginia Slims and shit. She'll beat my ass for about 15 minutes, smoke Virginia Slim, and then get back on my ass. You know what I'm saying? It's not abuse. It's not abuse at all. It's just, nigga, I was acting the fuck up, embarrassed her, probably fucked up some money with her. Who knows what my ass did? Whatever it was bad and wrong, and I know I ain't never gonna do that shit again. And that's all that is. It's just being hard. But you can't go too hard to where, I don't know, you break your son's arm, you knock your daughter unconscious and shit, nigga. Like, you beat your wife up, nigga. Like, no, it's not the tough you're looking for. And Joe wasn't on none of that. Joe Jackson wasn't on none of that while y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can't go too far with it because, like I say, it's already an energy that's not played out, if understood, but it just ain't mixing with this time right now. You gotta be more understanding with children. I take more time out to really get to know them, their activities, what they're doing. Motherfuckers didn't take time out for me, and like I say, I was suicidal as a kid and all kind of other shit. And I grew up in the 90s, basically. I was born 1987. And as 87, baby, late 80s, baby, like, I had hella emotions. I had, nigga, really a emo, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure myself out, but really didn't have anybody really show me who I was. And, you know what I mean? I'm African American, I come with no roots. That's one thing when I be saying this shit, I be whining and boo-hoo, and, I ain't come from nothing. Like, nah, it's just, I mean, informing you. It's really giving y'all a real bird's eye view of your boy, you know what I'm saying, as we carrying on this mission. You know what I mean? From year 3 going on to year 4. But I'm saying all this shit to say this, like, you gotta push yourself. You gotta push your kids. The way my mom was on me and my brother and my sister ass, it was unorthodox. She wasn't Joe Jackson, but it was more so like unorthodox. My mom was very unorthodox. She never abused us. She never went without anything. She never deprived us of shit. She always pushed us to, you know, be the best. She never really supported our dreams, but she always pushed us to go the best route. God was always instilled in us, and it was just like, you know, my mom always used to go over the edge too, though. She put me in jail on some scary straight shit, teach me a lesson. She used to go to me and my sister's job, take our checks. Our checks, nigga, hard-earned money. We was teenagers and shit. Just to flex on us and let us know to bow down to a nigga that's greater than you. Like, my mom used to always flex. See, I'm a boy. So when she did it with me, it was like, Mom, that shit I be talking about, like, weak as hell. But with my sister, like, Danielle never... So my sister was independent like a motherfucker. Danielle never really got down with the on 10 tough love shit. It drove my sister to really be more like a rebel independent, though. You know what I'm saying? God just drove sis away more so than like stabilized her in. I see that with a lot of mothers and their daughters. It's just, you know, you be tough on your daughters, but don't be on 10 with them because it's karma to that. Moving on. Masculine, you personally, in regards to the feminine energy, we got the Ace of Swords. This is awareness. This is going up. It's ascension. This is also strength, power, authority, dominion, courage, valor. Anything, A for anything you need mentally to proceed. Life's a bitch. You better have the tools and inventory that you need to really make this motherfucker pop in the manner that you need to pop it. Earth is yours for the taking. You create any kind of life you want on this earth. You just gotta have to be prepared to do it. And just do it. More smoke. And just do it. More smoke. Ace of Cups. 2 aces. Ayy. Yeah, that's great. So, in the midst of you finding courage, finding your way, finding your strength, like I say, it really looks like a lot of, like, some asses really going to rehab. Like, some asses are really trying to change their life. You know? In the midst of you going in the right path, in the right direction, you're going to start Ace of Cupping yourself better. Ace of Cups, what's that? Self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization, the power of self-awareness. Like, find strength in yourself. You find God in yourself. You find your twin within yourself. You find everything within yourself. Looking within yourself is like looking in the sky. It's infinite up there. And the way we regenerate cells and lose cells, we're infinite in here too. As above, so below. Because there ain't nothing under the earth, bitch. Hell don't exist. Shut the fuck up. I will argue. Heaven's real location. It's up. What's up, guys? What's up? That's where you can find its actual location. Like, I hope y'all really know how to sift for information. Because it's a good time. It's a very great time to get information. Like, it's fucking Christmas with information right now. Like, so much shit out for you to be getting right now before they shut the internet down or whatever the fuck. And you even stop getting these messages and shit. Like, hey, you better get the fuck aware. That'll be the next one. Oh my God, it's out here. I was just talking about you. Hey, so what? This awareness. Like, take advantage, man. A for advantage, man. We're going to get on that in a second. Hey, your feminine energy, just keep going high and keep taking care of yourself. Better you know yourself, better you'll know somebody else. Better you respect yourself, better you respect somebody else, better you love yourself, better you'll love somebody else. The more you identify who you really are, you'll really start to identify who your divine reflection is. And that's how it's supposed to be. Go into your role, your energy's masculine, you and your mystery madness / karmic / mystery madness random energy. I don't know. The Three of Pentacles. This is bridges. This is building. You and another person gonna start doing shit. Now, the way I look at this shit is in two ways. Because like I said, we ain't got time to be fucking with new people after you just cut some people out. Okay? You need time. Like I said, you by yourself in like a real isolated energy the way I'm looking at this shit. So I'm just taking it as like you and God are going to start doing some shit together. Or you and your twin are going to start doing some shit together. Or you going to start doing shit with your damn self. Trinity. Father, Son, Spirit. God, the Father. The Son is like, it's really like the source. Not the source, but it's like the source to God, the plug to God, the connection to God. Like, it's like Jesus Christ. Like at the end of the day, niggas can knock Jesus all day. He looks different, is much different from how the general world perceives him. But you can front on JC all day, but he is the quickest way to God if you didn't know how to get to God. That's all I'm saying. The quickest way. Just read the story of him. And okay, this is how I get to God. I mean, it might not be, but it's at least a good start of going up. What's up? God is up. I mean, damn, what's the Bible? Basic instructions before leaving Earth. It ain't advanced. Building with yourself ain't advanced. Getting to know yourself ain't that hard. Getting to know God ain't that hard. Getting to know your twin ain't that hard. Understanding what your twin on and about ain't that fucking hard. You're just going to have to line your pentacles up to go to the other side. What's the bridge? You need to go to the other side. Whatever you need to do to cross this bridge, cross it. If you need help from your twin, ask for help. If you need pentacles, get pentacles. When you put the work in, put the work in. If you need to sacrifice, sacrifice. Whatever you gotta do, just do it. More smoke. Seven of Swords. Secrets. Seven of Swords is secrets. Darkness coming to the light. Cat coming out the bag. Somebody keeping it 100 with you. You keeping it 100 with somebody else. Now, gotta pick another card. Two of Cups. Lover's card. This is like a divine feminine move. It's your mystery madness. This isn't you consciously. This is you subconsciously. Subconsciously, it's a particular person. Place your thing you want to build on, or build with, or build something for. Whatever this thing is, it's been in hiding for a while now. This looks like 7 years. This looks like 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days. It involves the lover, whoever this person is, this is attached to it. But it really looks like this pinnacle is something pretty big. This is something, someplace, some one and some pretty big staple in your divine masculine's demo. And it's a secret, This could be like whatever the secret is deals with love. So this is like a masculine shares how he truly feels with you. He comes out the box. He doesn't do it consciously. He does it subconsciously. Going back to the bottom line with this communication card. What's communication? Communication is 80% nonverbal. Now, it's the shit that's not said. It's the pauses, it's the phrases, it's the subconscious thought that go in it. It's like texting. Sometimes I can't type too fast because I end up typing my subconscious out. And it'll show. Like I'll say exactly what I want to say in a messed up text that's misspelled in places everywhere. I'm jumping places on it and shit. You know what I mean? Like subconscious comes out. Bones fly out of mouths. It's like you said something masculine. It was a bone that flew out your mouth, I don't know, 7 days ago, 7 weeks ago, 7 years ago. Bone came out your mouth in order to make this building process happen. Not only did this building process happen, love happened in the midst of this. Now, whether you don't want to let the cat out the bag or this other person let the cat out the bag with you, whatever it was like true love at the time. And it's just in your subconscious now. It's really like all you think about. Building off that, you personally, consciously within yourself, you happy. Ten of Cups. This is happiness, emotional fulfillment. You know what I mean? Emotional contentment. You fucking ecstatic right now, personally. But flip side of that, 9 of Swords. You're a little stressed out. You happy, but you're stressed. You're happy, but you're nervous. I really take it as nervous. Each of these swords are a different thought in your head. You need to clear your head. Right now you're just trying to make sense of shit. You're mentally lining shit up. You're trying to make sense of things. These are too many fucking thoughts. You need to, get to the Knight of Swords, where there's just one fucking sword. You know what I mean? To deal with, but it's in the divine realms. The step after this 9 of Swords is the 10 of Swords. What's the 10 of Swords? It's a permanent ending. Some shit that's definitely coming to a permanent end. You happy, but something coming to an end. And once again, you stressed about how it's gonna end. Or maybe you're in the process of ending it and you're a little nervous about it. Because the main reason why you're nervous about the next step after this 9 of Swords, this is you personally in regards to yourself. The reason why you're nervous, you happy with the current situation. And the shit that you nervous about is some worldly shit, karmic shit. You know what I mean? That ain't worth your time, energy, and resources no more. The shit is coming to an end. You kind of feel it. You're kind of happy you're here. But at the same time, it's like building off this going to the future. You got the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. So consciously you're getting aware of something during this whole process, which is what you do when you're doing actions. What are Wands? Actions, behavior, shit you're doing. Shit you've done, not shit you're gonna do because you ain't did yet. Now, get some awareness. And this awareness has a lot to do with divinity. Ace, 8 of Cups, that's the pay the bill card. That's being divine in every way, keeping your integrity right. Business partners, business moves, business ventures, keeping them shits up to par. You ain't selling liquor, you selling food for children. You know what I'm saying? You're doing kingdom-based shit, not worldly-based shit. Aside from that, you enterprise and Patty pies. Like, Patty's enterprising where she don't really got to sing like that. She's doing her own thing, and it's popping. You're just getting aware of opportunity just like that. How you can keep your integrity up, make you a better, like, you're being aware of something that can make you a better person, and you can enterprise off of. So it's like, not only are you going to find love in this direction, you're going to find wealth in this direction. Not only are you going to find shit, the one. Like, you're the one. Like, not you're the one, but you're the one. It's like you find you're the one and purpose in the direction that you're going in right now. It's a win-win. Like I say, it's always a win-win when you fucking with a divine. And for those, like I say, who twins have passed, like your twin flame has passed, the one isn't here anymore, you know, or it's just giving your twin flame demonstration, you know what I mean? It's just a wrap right now. Like I say, other feminines and other masculines are here for you too. You're not the only one who twin ain't here. You're not the only one in your same jam. It's other people in the same position you with. Other counterparts. I mean, when I say others, I mean counterparts. Like, if you're a masculine, you got feminists, other feminists out here. If you're a feminine, you got other masculines out here. Like, it ain't just your twin flame demo. You could be in a twin flame demo with another twin flame. Thing is, like children, you still got your kids. You might claim somebody else's kid and way better than your kid. Your kid are appreciative or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Point of the matter is that's your kid. And you're going to have to build some type of relationship with your kid. It's your accountability. That came out of you. You got to be accountable for what you created out here. Y'all got to figure out something. Y'all don't have to bond. Y'all don't have to become one. Y'all don't have to do something. Cannot just not have a connection with your child. Yeah, you got connections with other childs and shit. Other people, kids and shit. Like, that's karmic as fuck. Building off that, final card in your message, masculine, we got the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. And that's exactly how you feeling. Like, most of the actions, shit you've done, shit you're doing, behavior, past behavior, current behavior, like, well, shit. Like I just said, it's just coming past in your head. You've hurt your feminine a lot, putting other people over your feminine, or trying other routes other than this one. Like, you've literally, like, for years, went from one demo to another, one person to another, one place to another, maybe one, you know what I mean? You went everywhere but up. Because, you know, feminine beware. And Zion, where's Zion? That's up, what's up, goddess, what's up? You know what you're getting to over here, but for some reason you step away from it, or you step in and out, or you walk around it, or you not acknowledge it, or you fuck with it when you need to, but leave it alone when you don't need it anymore. Like, these are actions that you're seeing personally that you've done, and you hurt, and you hurt. Like, you don't just hurt your feminine, you've hurt other people. You've hurt family, friends, all trying to Two of Wands, which is your job, but you're doing it in the wrong way. Two of Wands, what's that survival? That's making ends meet. That's supporting your number one supporter. That's being down for somebody. That's basically being a Two of Wands to a feminist Three of Wands situation. You've done so much to make ends meet. You've done so much to survive, and here you are, still hurting, still surviving, still. It's like you've been standing still this whole time. It's time to go up. 9 of Wands plus 2 of Wands. What's that? 11 of Wands. 1. That's 11 Wands. That's the 9 of Wands. That's moving fast and fiercely in your divine direction. Right path. That's where you're going. You know what I mean? You think you're going on the right path. You're not. You just hurt, trying to survive. And you hurt, just surviving. Like, you're done with this shit. You're so done with this shit. More smoke. You're so done with this shit. That's the King of Pentacles. That's a master manifester. That's an alchemist. It's a magician. That's the person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want to manifest. Obviously, you ain't on this energy with your life here. Not knocking your life. It's probably cool, but it ain't what you want. My life might be cool to another person, but shit, nigga, I'm trying to go high. I'm trying to get high as fuck from where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Like, because we come from the infinite, so it should never be enough. Wrapping this up, King of Pentacles is also ownership. You gotta take ownership. That you've tried and tried and tried in many other directions, you finally going the only right way it is. There's only one right way in life, and that's up. Your feminine going up all the time. Go up with your feminine one time, just one time. Because you keep doing these actions, all you're going to end up being is just a karmic masculine at the end of the day. You got two paths. You can do what you always done, or you can do something different. That's the message. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned.